Oh, well, thank you so much. Welcome for this broadcast again today. I'm so happy to come to you today again on this very special Friday, and I hope you're doing super well. And as well, like me, I'm really doing well, and hope you are doing well. It has been a very like busy day for me. Been up and down, and doing some few field work here and there. I don't know how your day today is. Well, I just want to welcome you back from work and thank you so much for laboring and to make sure you assure your day and make um, it fruitful by working and also believing God to expand and bless the works of your hand. Thank you so much. I want to appreciate everyone who went down there and they're doing something and they're bringing food on the table and making the family going. The statement is making the family going. Well, it's very important to make the family going. Right. There are three types of people, three to four type of people. There are kind of people who don't know what is happening. And the number two type of person is a kind of person who wait for things to be done. And the third person is a kind of people, a kind of a person who want things to be done. He wants to be the movement. In other words, he wants to do things, want things to be moving. He wants to be there to make sure things move. So the categories of these three people, I don't know where you lie or maybe you belong to, because there are also category of people who are called nicopomes. Nicopomes are a group of people who really they don't know what is happening and where. They don't know, just they're just there. They don't know what is the next type in life. What are they going to do to make sure their life is productive, or maybe something happens in a certain area, so maybe in wherever they're staying. So this category of people, they really don't know what happens. They're like dead. They're like rocks who don't know uh, where to go. At the end of the day, they are moved by wind or maybe these small feathers. Yeah. So I don't know where you belong. I'm a group of people who want to see things moving, and I don't. I will not. I will not be sitting there and waiting for things to be moved for me. I like making things move. Like I like being there to make sure things move. Because if things don't move, you're delaying and you're wasting time. The white man say time is money. and, and you may be asking a clocks seconds clocks for about 60 seconds and a minute of 60 seconds and an hour of 24, and how comes that time is money. By the time you I finish this broadcast today, you'll know what I'm actually meaning. But welcome to this broadcast, and I remain as Brother Solomon, and thank you so much for those who are there, um, commenting and 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 were part of my broadcast yesterday. May God bless you. Thank you. I'm honored. I appreciate. Thank you so much. Um, Keep on watching, and it makes me happy when I see you watching and I see you commenting and I see you keep on following everything I post. This shows that there is an impact that my message is creating in the life of people. For today, I'm only for 30 minutes and then I'll be able to end this broadcast exactly after 30 minutes. I'm watching the screen and I'm seeing my time. I don't want to go beyond time because one of the things is that I'm being trained by a white woman. So it makes me know how to keep time in a certain way that I don't want to overwhelm people by over sitting to listen to things. 30 minutes. I mean 30 minutes. Today, um, it's a very powerful topic I'm teaching on making use of every second you get, every opportunity you get, making use of them. Now, um, today I want to share about opportunities. Opportunities. Um, In life, we might have missed certain opportunity when God gave us that opportunity to become the kind of person we are. And we missed it out by not understanding the time we are in. I always say to people that in life we have two things, we have time and season. So these are two different things altogether. Time is has to do with the movement, as season is has to do with and moments that happen within a timeline. So life is governed by time and season. If you ever watched Hollywood movie, Bollywood, those movies, you know, Nigerian movies, those action movies, they always have what they call the beginning, the introduction to movies. They just they don't just bump into something, then they begin to show you what happens. Even love stories, they begin from the beginning part of it to the middle, then the end. So that is what they call timeline. So whatever thing that happens within the timeline, we find somebody hugging, maybe someone is shooting, maybe is going to attack. Those are seasons within the movie. So the movie has a specific time. So it might be for 1 hour, can be for 90 minutes, can be for 2 hours, it can be series. Have you ever watched episodes of movies, maybe seasons of movie, like season one, season two? Now, those season one, season two, they have what they call timeline in everything they show. So that is what happens within a movie or maybe within um, I'm talking this because I am a videographer and a video editor. So I understand it very well as to do with what is to do with time and season. So everybody God gave time equally. So it depends on how you get used of it. Now, the time, your time can be interfered by the following people. Number one, your relationship. A wrong relationship can interfere your time, can torture you emotionally. It can torture you emotionally. Once your emotion is affected, your physical and your finances can be affected as well. Why? Because your emotions are being tampered with. So your mind of thinking is no longer there to to think in another opposite direction. Why? It's captured somewhere in an angle, in a corner that it cannot even think again. So you need to know who are these people who are affecting your seasons or the time opportunity. Your time can be affected by wrong relationship. Wrong relationship can affect it. Number two, wrong people, wrong association, the wrong people that comes in your life. They can also affect. I mean, friends, like wrong friends can affect your season in life. It can affect the opportunity. It can affect your time and season. It can affect. The third thing is the wrong job. Wrong job. You can stay and work in a place for 30 years, but if they ask you what have you obtained out of the work you've been doing, there's no way you can show that because time has been wasted. So within that time, there's season that has been happening. Maybe you've been crying, you've been starving, no money, you've been sleeping hungry. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing productive you've been doing. So those are called you have been wasting time. All this. But when the right opportunity comes, what you lost in 10 years, you can gain it in 1 year. This is when you get the right opportunity. You get opportunity to do something and your life changes in a minute. Now, you need to know that in life, before you get an opportunity, or maybe you've been going into season and moments where your time has been wasted for long, you find that we have people who wants to exhaust you, number one, and there are people who want to extract you. exhaust you, extract you, and drain you. You may be having a very brilliant idea, but this idea can never work for you. Instead, works for them better. So they manipulate you, and they they make sure you feel at home, you feel at peace, and yet in the other hands, they are exploiting you. So exploitation also happens in the life of an individual. Exploitation happens in the life of an individual. How can you know that your life is like being exploited? You have a very brilliant idea, but these ideas work for them. Everything you suggest work for them, but for you, it doesn't work for you. So you end up being frustrated, you end up being depressed, you end up being wounded because what you thought would help you is no longer helping you. So every man God created, God gave them an idea. And every man God created them with a purpose in life. Doesn't matter where you come from. You can be a white person, a black Africans. You can be coming from India. You can be coming from Asia. You can be coming from America. You can be coming from China. You, all of you, you are created in God's image, and all of us we have purpose. The reason that's why you are pursuing your dream the way you are is did not come out from the green. It was before the world was created. God knew you were going to be like that. To us, to us, we couldn't know that you would be like that, but to God, He knew it. He knew it. So there's no way anyone can change it or alter it because had God designed it to be like that. That is what makes a difference in everything that we do. It makes a difference in everything that we do. So let's begin to think in that way. So in life, we have to begin to see that which opportunity, not every opportunity that comes your way, you should go for them. There are certain opportunity are a door to your grave. There are certain opportunity which is that comes in our ways that are doors to us. Sodom, in other words, is a door to our pain, our sorrow, depression, um, backwardness, poverty. There are certain doors that are doors to a hard life, okay, bad moments. So not every open door you should enter. Some doors needs to be closed for you to be a successful person. Some opportunity you don't have to get them. You have to just let them go. Why? Because they may destroy all that you have been designed to do on the planet Earth. So getting use of every opportunity that God gives you matters. Every opportunity that comes on your way, you first meditate. You see, a person who doesn't meditate has a lot of errors in his or her life. Do you know before a man makes up his mind to marry a woman, has meditate and things before he makes a step? Before a woman says yes to a man, she will not just come out from a blue and say yes, I will marry you. No, a woman will never come from out of a blue and say, I love you, I want to marry you, I want to stay with you. No. To come to a position of saying yes, there must have been a time, seasons of her life where she was thoroughly meditating upon the decision she's going to make. She did not just in one day say yes. She might have taken time to meditate. So when a woman is taking time to make her decision of marrying you, don't force her. Never force such kind of a woman. Don't. Let her take her time to make her mind up. If she says yes, go by it. If she says no, accept it the way it is. Because if a woman comes to your life and say yes, that woman makes a yes without no return. If a man say, I'm going to marry you, there's possibility. You see, one of the things I've realized is when a woman says yes, it's different from a man when they say yes. You prove me. You prove me. A man that doesn't take time in meditating of his decisions that he's making, that man always have an error. Before you, before you make a decision, have a silent time, a moment where you sit and meditate, you pray about it. Why? It is an opportunity that has come. Someone, you have to be with someone, but you don't have to make decision because you of sympathy. In life, don't make to sympathize. Make make decision because you really know why you make that decision. I really love that I'm talking about. I really love this. Because if you make decision because of pressure, because of people advising you, because of intimidation, okay, you are being intimidated to make the decision or not to make the decision, then no, your life is in danger. You get what I'm saying? You'll not know that your life is in danger. So when you make decision based on people's pressure, then when you make a mistake in future, you will know that it was pressure. So don't allow pressure push you to a place of making decision. Take your time. Even if in relationship, take your time. Even if a man, it may be, I'm interested in you. You don't have to make decision to sympathize me. No, make decision based on your feeling, based on your heart, not because you want to sympathize. Don't sympathize. If you see I'm good, if you see that woman is good, go ahead and make the decision based on you. Don't allow anybody else come and make for you decision. No, it will to affect the opportunity that God has given you. It affects. It affects. There are good opportunities and bad opportunities. And the other things also I want to talk about is whenever you enter into something, that is opportunity. Maybe now, I'm going to list some opportunities here that we need to know. Opportunity to relationship, opportunity to business, opportunity to ministry, opportunity to uh, a job somewhere, opportunity to travel, opportunity for marriage. Relationship and marriage are two different things. So, uh, opportunity to go for a dinner. All these are opportunity. Um, before a rich man or a rich woman gives you opportunity to go and have a dinner with him or her in a very complex and corporate place, that person have to first test your humility level, how you conduct yourself, how you eat. You are eating. You see, your eating habit matters when it comes to community, as it comes to public. If you get opportunity to go to a very expensive hotel or maybe restaurant, are you going to eat like a village person? No. You have to conduct yourself with respect. So that's why before you're taken there, they first test your conduct. You have seen people who have been given time to opportunity to go and be to a hotel, to maybe expensive hotel or restaurant. They begin to carry, they will go with their habits of village to that hotel. They are given, like in expensive hotels and restaurants, they give you what they call self-service. So you see varieties of food you serve from A to Z. All of the you make sure you don't bypass anything. Every point you have to serve every point you have to serve. Now, if you go to that place where every point you have to serve, then there's a question mark on you. You are not yet. You see, don't eat to get satisfied. Don't live to eat. Eat to live. These two different things. There is a person who eats to live and lives to eat. Eating to live is the kind of a person who eats small to fill the empty space. But living to eat is a kind of a person who, from midday, from morning to evening, even at night, is eating. The entire life is eating. So such kind of a person is a disaster. Opportunity of going for dinner or for a date, that is the cancelled deal. No gone. You have missed that opportunity. So you need to discern before you go for an opportunity. What kind of opportunity is this? Am I what how can I conduct in this opportunity? Number two opportunity is job opportunity. You've gotten job with a very high professional company, maybe UN, maybe on those top organization, or maybe good organ. Then you begin to see your character of lack of integrity, transparency. They give you little money, you want to chop, you want to eat it, you want to steal that money. They test you with only $100, or maybe they give you, maybe if they say, rich people test you with what they can afford to lose. Let me tell you the truth. Rich people test you with what they can afford to lose. When a rich person gives you $1,000, when he gives you $1,000, he knows that $1,000 is nothing, but let me test the integrity of this person. So to you, you think $1,000 is very big money. So you want to begin to lay tactics and scheme and skills of how to steal this money. But remember, you are being followed on that particular money. So your character of lack of transparency and integrity will come in. And when the person begins to investigate, he finds you've eaten over $500. You use $500. And because the money has remained of $500, you don't want to return it back. Now you've lost that opportunity. Then you are terminated. Why? Because you lack transparency. Number three opportunity is relationship. In relationship, we have gotten people who come into relationship to survive. Number one, type of relationship that people enter in. They enter into relationship to survive. Number two, they enter relationship to show off, to show. Number three, they enter relationship because of pressure. Why? This is opportunity that comes in our way. So if you enter into that opportunity of being in relationship because of you want to survive, because that person maybe have big money than you want to drain the person, you want to exploit the person, then know that that relationship will not last. Because when money drains or ends from the other side, then your true color will come out. And when true color comes out, you close the door. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you've missed the opportunity. Why? The person tests you. You wanted to just exploit the person. Number two, when you enter a relationship because you want to show off, the day they close the door, you abuse your so-called partner. You abuse your so-called partner. Why? Because what took you into that relationship was not a serious relationship. It was just to take time. Number three is pressure. Every relationship that you enter it because of pressure, you will never enjoy it the way you should enjoy it. But a relationship that you enter in based on your own personal decision, you enjoy it. No matter what people say, you really make sure you enjoy it. You can work out, you do your level best to make sure that relationship works. Why? Because it's you who decided. So you know how to navigate through it. You get what I'm saying? So that is what I can share for you for today. Then another opportunity that we get in life is opportunity to travel. When you get opportunity to travel, you need to be careful how to discipline yourself. Somebody, you can be given opportunity to travel, maybe I'm in South Sudan right now, but I come from Uganda. So maybe I'm given the opportunity to travel to South Africa, maybe given to travel to Nigeria. Like very soon, I'm going to Nigeria. So I go to Nigeria, I begin to sleep around with ladies. I begin to date every girl. I begin to sleep with every girl that I find. Like, because I think that no one knows me in Nigeria. So I begin to behave the way I want to behave. Then that becomes a big problem. Now, once your character is revealed, you lose very many opportunity. So, what should you do? In such kind of opportunity, you need to control yourself. You need to have what they call self-control. Number two, you need to have principle that governs you when you go to this, uh, um, 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 when you go to these these trips. You don't have to accept everything. Know what took you there and follow what took you there. Don't just enter into people's other. You don't know these people. You may be set trap. So be curious in everything you do. So stay one on that. Number three is opportunity. The opportunity to access to wealth. Like you are given opportunity to be a steward over somebody's things. Okay, you don't have anything, but out of your stewardship, that's how God can bless you. So you have been given opportunity to take care of somebody's wealth, maybe somebody's house or home. Now, since you have the opportunity, you begin to misconduct yourself. You welcome everybody in that home. How come in the home? This home is now mine. Come on. What are you talking about? You need to first find out what is the rules that govern that home. You don't have to break because that is not your home, somebody's home. So you have to obey what really happens in that home. So when you obey it, you are in the safer side. So you have to respect. Number two, you're given opportunity to take care of something, but you begin to sell things. You begin to misuse things. You're given a car. You manhandle the car. You manhandle the home. The home is dirty. You don't even sweep. You don't. How can they trust you? How can they bless you? It is impossible to be blessed. So such kind of person can lose his opportunity. Opportunity for relationship. Another opportunity is relationship. You enter a new relationship. You begin to come up with um, the needs are too much. Oh, my uncle swallowed a saucepan, needs to be taken for operation. Oh, my my aunt swallowed a knife. You come with a lot of needs, and you're just in a few month relationship. Maybe you just not even a month. You now have a list of needs. How do you expect that person to get engaged to you or to marry you? It is impossible because they see you as a burden, not as somebody who have come to help them, somebody who have come to stay. They see you as a person who have come to rob them. The difference between a thief and a robber is that a thief steals you when you're sleeping. A robber steals you at day broad light. When the sun is up at noonday, that's when a robber can steal you. So they begin to see you as a robber. You need to first gather yourself, find out a need in the life of this person whom you are engaging to or getting into a relationship. Take time to study the person. Don't just run and do no, first take time. Don't be excited. Take time. How can I help this person grow? The main reason of relationship is not to drain. But I pity people who enter a relationship, they want to exploit people. They want to exploit. After they exploit, they run away. They begin to show weird behaviors. The reason for relationship, you need to first find out. Don't enter a relationship because of a string attached. The moment you enter that relationship with a string attached, you'll never sustain that relationship. And if your goals are not met, you begin to behave in a certain angle. But if you enter a relationship because of a specific mission of marriage purposes, marriage, you ignore needs, you ignore the demands that comes, you concentrate on building yourselves together. You say, okay, honey, what can we do? Sweetheart, what can we do? Uh, Darling, what's the next step? What is the plan? What are we going to do? These are some of the things we have to begin thinking about. So my time is fast spent. I said I'm going to do it on a 30 minutes, and now I'm just 31 minutes so far. I'm very sorry for going 1 minute beyond, but I thought of encouraging people on these specific areas that we should know. It's very important. It's very important that this, by knowing this, you don't waste time. You know that everything you do will be productive. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. And I really want to appreciate you. I really want to appreciate you for always watching me and subscribing, and also always watching and liking what I'm doing. May God bless you. I salute you. Thank you so much. I salute you and greet you in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. I remain as Brother Solomon, and may God bless you. Shalom.